All right, viewer, this will be a message for the new moon in Virgo on August 23rd. A really powerful and special moon cycle here as we have a black moon. So we have two new moons in Virgo. This first one on the 23rd being at 0 degrees Virgo, and the second new moon on the 21st of September being at the 29th degree of Virgo. So really these bookends that in between we have this lunar eclipse, this full lunar eclipse. So really powerful energy in terms of what we are creating, what we want to create, and the way that Spirit showed it to me is like almost this two-step process. The way that they showed it to me was almost like you were baking bread, let's say. And this first step is like creating the dough and kneading the dough. And then you put it in like the cabinet to kind of rest, right? Until almost this next new moon cycle where you bake it. And in between, this lunar eclipse almost acts like this special activation. It's like when the yeast rises, but there's something magical. There's something special about this. And with Virgo, sometimes the archetype of Virgo can get very stuck in a particular way of doing things. And this new moon squares Uranus, which is pushing on this Virgo energy to do something different, to kind of break out of this cycle, this pattern, this mental space of what they feel like they need to be doing or the way that something should be, especially when we're like baking, it's so precise, right? It's like almost chemical where it's like you have to do it in a certain way or it won't work. And I feel like this moon cycle is teaching us that it's not always what it seems, that there can be a new way, that there can be a new consciousness, that there can be almost an undefinable energy from Spirit that this Virgo archetype is meant to channel through in the way that we do, the way that we live, the routines that we have. And so there feels like there's this special sauce is what I'm getting. There's this special ingredient that is Spirit that we can bring through, that is going to show us something. It's going to make us believe in something that our minds or society or our experiences told us that is impossible. So it's like, believe in the impossible. And I feel like that's what this is doing. Virgo is all about the mind-body connection. But Virgo, the opposite sign is Pisces. And Virgo is so actually spirit-led. It's like not just mind-body, but it's conscious mind-body. It's spirit-mind-body connection. And I feel like that's what's coming in. It's like you have a secret ingredient that is meant to come out here, that is meant to be channeled through in terms of what you are creating, not just for now, but in the long run. That's something that happens. It's something that you do, something you allow yourself to do differently is going to open up something bigger than yourself. It's going to change the way that you operate. It's going to change the way that we operate. It's going to create a paradigm shift is what I'm getting. So it's really beautiful and powerful energy, really exciting energy here. Okay, Spirit really wants me to use this deck. So let's just see some energies that Spirit wants us to be aware of. Some initial messages here for this new moon. Cleanse, charge, activate, sacred space, meditation, alignment, working with the elements, tap into your magic. So very much confirmation here, and it's a 1 card. So again, new beginnings, something happening here, something being created. And also, Virgo is all about cleanse and purification. So Spirit's coming in with this. So this is a time to cleanse, even to purify your space, to purify our minds, to again work with the elements that are present, to work with some elements that we haven't worked with before. It's almost like that secret ingredient. So some confirmation there. Show me more. And making, it's also like the sacred space. We have sacred spaces in our environment, but we also have sacred spaces within ourselves. Black moons are connected to Lilith energy, which is that dark feminine energy. It is shadow work that sometimes we've repressed aspects of ourselves. And there's something about even allowing energies within you to take up space as well. So it's very interesting how this is coming through. All right, wow. And then we have a 91 card, which is also breaks down to a 1. So we have a lot of new energy. Cut through the confusion. discernment, intuition, clarity, truth, spiritual gift of wisdom, foresight, intellect, new ideas, focus, which is also very mercurial. You know, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So there is this truth. There's this truth. And again, sometimes, again, we can kind of get stuck in what we think is the right way. And this is showing us that there's some other way to see things. We're going to get clarity here. You know, this new moon is bringing clarity. And so I feel this for you. This is really beautiful energy. Show me one more, Spirit. Show me one more energy here. It's like, it just feels like this almost purifying light. It feels like the sun coming through and breaking through the clouds, something being revealed, a truth being revealed. And again, something that when we surrender to a new process where we almost like don't allow ourselves to, again, have to do it in a way that like that nagging part of our mind tells us, no, if we don't do it, something, it's not going to work. But it's like, take a risk, because there's going to be evidence. There's going to be evidence that almost rewires your mind to show you that something is possible that we didn't think is possible. And resilience is your superpower. Surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, adaptability, built for survival, intentional living, self-sufficient. And this is the really interesting part too, because this also even gives me like these flowers that are blooming on this cactus, or, you know, where we, again, feel like under harsh conditions, we shouldn't have been able to, like we found ways to survive in environments that we shouldn't have. And you know, in some ways, yes, this is a message of healing. And this is something that I feel like even that eclipse energy, that full moon, lunar eclipse energy that we can release, like these patterns that we've been using that we needed to build for survival. However, what I'm also getting is I can believe in the impossible, that something that we didn't feel could survive or be created in something can be. It is your superpower. And there's also that message of all the, you know, survival mechanisms, all the tools that we built to have us survive are now our gifts. And it's time for those parts of ourselves to be repurposed in terms of our magic, in terms of what we create, you know, no longer being used for survival, but being used as a superpower. So it's really beautiful and strong energy here. All right. Show me more. Show me more here. So what else does the viewer need to know under this new moon in Virgo? Eight of Swords, right? Trapped in the mind, right? Feeling stuck. It's just, you know, Eight of Swords. It keeps us stuck. It's a mental prison here. And yet, like, look at this activation here in the heart space. It's like there's something this energy may be feeling like they're hiding from or feels like they can't escape from, but Spirit's saying there's something that's being activated. There's something that is within you that it's like, although our mind tells us no, it's like our heart even is telling us yes, there's a different sensation. There's something here that Spirit wants us to put our awareness on. It's like bringing our attention and our mind from the mind space to even the physical, the body, the sensation. It's being aware of another energy that's here, that's always been here, right? But we're unstucking ourselves here. So if you've been feeling stuck, this new moon is really helpful in that energy. Nine of Pentacles here, feeling like we're crossing a threshold, feeling confident. You know, this is Virgo energy as well. So it's like this energy is now releasing themselves. So be confident in yourself, viewer. Right? That's what Spirit wants you to know, that you should feel confident in what it is that you're trying to create. And if there are parts of yourselves or experiences that have told you otherwise, I feel like this is something that Spirit's saying it's time to release, and this energy is supportive in that. Show me more. Show me this Eight of Swords. What else? What is this stuck place here? Wow, Ace of Swords. Clarity. Clarity. It's like, wow, I've actually taken this light within myself and is showing it, is aware of it. It's like once you bring your awareness to something, it is going to clear up the truth. I mean, this is very much the truth shall set you free, but there's a lot of clarity that's coming in. You know, I almost feel like this energy is like not quite believing it. maybe not quite believing in themselves, or there's literally a part of ourselves that's saying like something is not possible, but there is a truth being revealed here. And it's like, it's even being released, it's being shown, it's being communicated, it's being utilized here. So there is, again, cut through the confusion, there is spiritual clarity here. It's very strong energy. So show me this Ace of Swords. What is this truth? You are meant to be heard. Your voice is meant to be heard. What you know to be true is not only for you, but it's for others is what I'm getting. You're meant to share this. You are meant to share this with others. It is meant to be received by others. Two of Pentacles, and now there's a decision. It's almost so interesting. It's like the mind gets released. It's like the mind gets released. The idea is here. The clarity is here. And now it's like we're working with the physical energy of it. In some ways, it's interesting. It's like this truth can make us aware that like there's another energy that we have to work with. It's like, okay, well, if this is true, then how do I work with this? There could be this feeling that, like this Two of Pentacles makes me feel like there's just like a whole lot of energy that we might be almost like overwhelmed by. It's like, oh, like, how am I going to work with this? How am I going to work through this? How am I going to prioritize this if this isn't the practical way? But it's like, ooh, like now that this is coming through, it's bigger than I expected. Or there's almost like a fear of like, how do I work with this physical energy that I'm bringing in? It's like, it's kind of that energy where it's like, oh, if this is true, then what else is true? Then what else is true? And now it's like almost like making us juggle here in a way. But Spirit's saying whatever it is that you're bringing in, it's going to bring in some physical energy for you to work with. Some physical energy for you to work with and find balance with. That's what I'm saying. There could be a fear that something's going to bring you off balance or that it's almost too much for you to work with. But I feel that, I mean, like you're meant to work on this. So I do feel like something literally coming in the physical here. It's creating a new dynamic. It's creating another energy here. Page of Pentacles on the bottom. And that's the thing with the Queen of Pentacles. It's like, this is something, it's a seed that you've planted, but you've worked on this. Spirit's telling me that you've studied this and it's time to nurture it. And there has been even a level of maturity here. Wow. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is very interesting. It feels like this is something that it's like, again, this is such Virgo energy that we've been on this journey. And now it's time to like embrace what it is that we've learned. It's like, you're ready. Thank you, Spirit. It's like, you're ready for this. You have all the knowledge. You've built up all the skill sets. I'm saying resilience is your superpower. Whatever it is that you've gone through in your life and past lives, take it out, it resonates, but you are prepared. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You are prepared for this. And the Magician, more Virgo mercurial energy. You're prepared and you're ready to, it's like, you're ready for this truth. You are ready for this truth. It's almost like that energy too of like when you're, it's like when you feel like Virgo can do this, right? The Virgo archetype can do this where it's like, we know what's going to happen. So we're like very future focused of like, well, if this happens and this happens and this happens. And it's like Spirit saying like, just surrender. You're ready. Like, don't think about what can be going wrong. Don't let that stop yourself here. Show me this Two of Pentacles. What is this? Either this decision. Yeah, it creates a little chaos. This Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands. It creates a little chaos. Here's that Ace of Pentacles, but oh, do we want this? And that's what Spirit's saying. You're going to be able to harness this and balance this energy out. That's what they're saying. And again, I even said like almost this two-step process. So you may have to juggle a couple things, but they're going to merge. They're going to come together. So yeah, the Five of Wands feels like, yeah, it's a little bit chaotic, but it's not what you think it is. Like this Five of Wands, it almost feels like a distortion. It's like, it's not quite what you think. And in some ways, it's a training ground here for you. It's training. It's helping you prepare. You're like, final countdown. It's like, it's helping you prepare. Okay, show me one more, and then I will extend this reading. In members, show me one more energy advice for the viewer. Wow, the King of Pentacles. We've seen Page, Knight, Queen, King, King of Pentacles. There is abundance here. This is something that is going to bring future abundance. This is something that's going to bring even financial abundance here. This is something that you're going to be able to stabilize. is you're going to be able to stabilize and again, maybe even be able to give back to others, viewers. So this is beautiful energy. I'll continue this message, but with that being said, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings under this new moon.